Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Saturday, Timberwolves.
Throwing to start this game. Dumps it off to his running back. Big gain has them across the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
They give to Barkley, left side. And quick thinking there to head back towards the middle. He salvages a few for him ahead of this 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Open space inside the 40, and finally stopped at the 34. The big play nets him 17 yards, and that gives the 49ers the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set.
They're throwing it. Connection made, Travis Etienne. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready.
Looking to throw here. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go! 60 Eagles! Buffalo 18! Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Stephanie! Panthers, Viking, 18! Let's go!
They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
Now throw to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get up! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, Panther. Hey, smash Bronco. Let go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th down. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing off the play fake. He's on target. Watkins. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
It's a screen to Barkley. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 6. Cut back in. Cut back in.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Dragon 60.
Here he goes, third and long. On the move, headed right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
Ready, 76, let's go.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
The call is a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards, second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Got ready.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. On the draw, it's Barkley. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
They go play action on first down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Quan Martin with the pick. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, well, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
Ready. Viking 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Starting this drive with a design run. And it'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
65 catch. Come on. Set. Panther 6. Mustang 19. Try 60. Try 60. Go.
Shotgun now on third down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down into 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
79 Broncos. Let's go. Pass to the left. Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. An even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, one defender failed, and his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's the back. Here's Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
And they're going for this. Got his man. Watkins has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
They're going play action. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
First down, play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
19, Tiger, 19.
Rolling from the gun here. It is caught left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer.
Back now, pressure coming. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Stephanie!
Throwing from the gun. Absolutely fires this one right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. He'll throw it. He's looking deep once again. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Come on, come on. Hey, like it.
Throwing now off the play action. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Dumped off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
On the set.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Ready. 65.
Throwing it again here. Throws comes. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders for the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's a 2-score game. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Back the 50.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Then he's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down pass play coming. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Ramblers, go!
He's going to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Here, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Got it, ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go, it's 10, Cougar 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions.
Second quarterback run here. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
On the tackle. It's a
18,
gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Good strike downfield to Lane. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
One splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 28, 49ers 10.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19, 60 Vices.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Ready.
Here's a throw. That's Cox. Hits the rookie out of Stanford. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Franco 80. Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. That throw behind his intended target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Helping back to throw. It's completed right side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
19. Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. Has got it. And the Commanders get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Mike.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19 Charger. Ready. Gravity Lions. Let go.
Back to the well again. He brushed him off with ease. And he hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9. So 2nd and 1 upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Back. Bronco 80. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
They give it to him again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go. 19 Charger. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. 3.
Now give left side. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey. Huh. Just the Eagles, just the Eagles.
Another carry for it. A big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
Third down and
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Go.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders, moments away from a 2-0 start. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinals.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. For the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Starting on the ground here in Barkley. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
New set of downs from the 37.
19, 18.
Throwing now on 1st down. And they pick him up again! And the Commanders have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. So you know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Running it now out of the gun. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Taken down back at the 42.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
They're drawing up front. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.